bust. Or maybe I'll take it off. At long last.
It can rip through realities? Midday!
So embarrassing. You didn't come down from the sky? This city is mine anyway. So why shouldn't I go through the front door?
Let's go!
King of the Kremnoan Legion will be your opponent today.
Then burn my dynasty.
Long time no see, Mikador.
So he does have it. It's the core flame. Then burn my dynasty and offer these ashes to Strife.
Endless winter. Nothing but a forest. Thank you. Glimpse behind us. Never seen perfection before. Open sesame.
Sure, I'll play along. It's on me.
There's no time to lose. Conflict is pitiless.
Underestimating us?
I
Nothing but
won't
a
let you
forest.
do that move, my dude. You're gonna die before then.
Watch it.
Strife, heed my call. I am the Lance of Fury. Agony this world needs.
Oh! Yeah!
Witness this. A new god has come to Castrum Kremnos.
Look! The warriors have returned!
But are the rumors true? Has Ornyx fallen?
It's as the Council of Elders said. We face a dangerous threat. Yet the Chrysos heirs are only inciting more chaos. They don't care about the people's safety.
They really gave the core flame of strife to a Kremnoan at the end.
What a noisy crowd.
This, doesn't feel right.
It's probably because Ornyx is gone. Ornyx was a generous titan in the eyes of the people. They graced us with miracles, allowing humanity to reap many a convenience from the past.
What they don't know is that the Titan didn't do all of that of its own volition. Regardless, the Titan has fallen, and we must surrender Ornyx's core flame.
A meeting with that woman again so soon? I just can't catch a break.
Professor Anaxa, why don't you find someplace to rest first? Matters that require Aglaya's attention are piling up. You two meeting again will, forgive my honesty, only distract her. Just try to stay on your best behavior, if you know what I mean.
That's not up to me, I'm afraid. I've been trapped in her prison the moment I set foot in this holy city. The price of having a Titan living in my head, I suppose. Don't worry, I don't want trouble either.
You're not going along,
They
huh?
have differences in ideology. Alright, I suppose that's putting it lightly. Don't worry, you'll figure out the intricacies of these relationships sooner or later.
I'm sure you don't need my help. handling Ornyx's core flame. So I'll be off. I have some personal matters to attend to.
It somehow feels like D has closed himself off even more after he completed his trial.
Yeah, a lot has happened in the past few days. You've been lost in thought for a while now too, Treeby. Did Trinon bring news?
Yes. She has found Trian. She was at the bottom of the valley outside the temple. But that's where the good news ends.
I'm sorry.
No.
It's alright. They also found someone else besides Trian. He was no better than a corpse when Trinan and Hyacinth arrived. He had suffered more cuts than could be counted and leaped off a cliff from a great height, all to free Trian's body from the clutches of the black-robed swordmaster.
What a brave soul. Do we know who he is?
Yes,
Is it Kratos?
it's Kratos.
Ah, Kratos.
Stop! If you want this girl dead, you'll have to kill me first.
How ludicrous. Your body made of flesh and blood as it is will not survive more than a single strike from me.
Better to die in battle than return even in glory. As a Kremnoan, I know not the fear of death.
She's lost her divinity. I have no interest in an empty shell. But answer me this, child of strife. Why do you raise your shield for her?
As the leader of the God Shield Brigade's elite, I protected the king against the Black Tide with this very shield. And I've done this over and over, hundreds and thousands of times. A pathetic killer like you could never understand the weight it bears.
Pity and crumble like rusted iron.
Good! Supreme glory shall be mine, as I indulge in the libations and incense offered by my descendants. Come, let us fight! For Kremnos! For my king! For Amphoreus!
Wow. Hello. Things got sad.
We foresaw this cruel parting 1,000 years ago. Today is but a reminder of that bitter taste.
Oh no, Trian. No.
But Lady Aglaya, I don't understand. It wasn't life itself that Lady Trian lost. Why does she look like she really turned into a doll? I don't understand.
Don't be sad, Hyacinth. Trian has used up her borrowed time from Yanis, that's all. Her spirit is now riding the west wind, flying ahead to a world free of sorrow.
If a world like that truly exists, does that mean everyone from the Grove is there too?
It exists, Hyacinth. Do you not remember? The prophecy that guides the Chrysos heirs is the voice of Kefili before it fell silent. It loves all of its creations dearly, and would never bear to lead us astray with lies. What about the Kremnoan veteran? How is he doing?
The Twilight Courtyard has done all we can. Even so, we've only managed to keep him from breathing his last. I had to use the Sky Priest's techniques to help him to walk again. But if light ever disappears from Akama for good... No. Let's hope that never happens.
This is already nothing short of miraculous. When we found Krateros, he was no better than a corpse.
The parting hour is upon us. Yet the golden thread runs slack. The heroes have returned with their spoils. Everyone, please take this opportunity to rest and prepare for what awaits us. You've returned unscathed and brought tidings of triumph. Truly a moment worthy of celebration.
It's incredible to think that we returned Nikador's core flame not so long ago. It wouldn't be an exaggeration to say that you and your friend's arrival has melted the glaciers of history.
You could say this is the true face of history. It slumbered for 1,000 years, only to awaken for this one moment. Alas, now is not the time for a study of history. I do not see a Naxa around. Was this under your instructions, Finan?
Yes. It just seems much more efficient than letting you two go at it endlessly.
A rash decision. After all, he still bears a core flame with him. I do concur with your assessment of efficiency there. Now, let us table the issue concerning him for the moment. The more urgent matter is the core flame of Orynyx. The Chrysos heirs had initially crafted a plan regarding the order to return the core flames. For titans like Orynyx and Circes, who harbor no intentions of harming humanity, our strategy entailed assuming their divinity only at the very end. But this unforeseen turn of events has thrown everything into disarray.
If we don't return the core flames to the vortex of Genesis, and we leave the Titan's divine positions vacant, we can't even begin to imagine the disaster that would follow. But the most pressing issue at hand is that we haven't found the Chrysos heir capable of bearing Orynyx's divinity.
Can I have it?
Finan, Castris, Mighty, and Hyacinth. Treepy and I devoted a millennium scouring the world, only to find these few people. Only a chosen few possess the capacity to assume divinity, the elite among the Chrysos heirs. We would never hastily extend our invitation without first verifying their potential to bear such power. Yet we cannot compel anyone into divinity, as it would be no different from sentencing them to the gallows.
Truly a dilemma.
Yeah.
Well,
how about letting him give it a try?
The owner is alive before the pet word. I'm serious. They said a spell sentence. I'm serious, you're special to Amphoreus. We all know that. Now about Orynyx. I protected me into this world around me, this body. Isn't Orynyx just a little titan, even more capricious than a child? Mighty.
I see the Reaper has forsaken you too, teacher.
It simply put my life in the hands of the Twilight Courtyard. That priest girl's medical talents are truly exceptional. She might be far from the ordinary girl we envisioned, but this isn't about me, Mighty Mos. I saw it. You finally decided to embrace your own fate.
The power of strife is stirring a tempest within me as we speak. My bones have turned into steel. My blood is seething in a blaze. Past rulers of Kremnos could only aspire to this might, yet I have merged with it. I've made history, and henceforth divinity and kingship shall coexist as one.
Indeed, you've realized the aspirations of every former king of Kremnos, and now you can at last bring our people home and reforge the glory of Kremnos.
Unfortunately, I harbor no such desire.
What? What do you mean by that?
Over 2 millennia past, devotees of Nikador's might banded together beneath their feet and erected a city of their own. Ever since then, Kremnoans have served as the blades wielded by the god of war, following the Titan's path in its conquest.
Right, Hulahan.
Yet, gazing upon our history through the lens of my newfound divinity, I now see it with unprecedented clarity. This history is sheer absurdity and inferiority. People surge onto the battlefield like ants, plundering and slaying for their own greed, only to be trampled upon like ants. The city and the beliefs that Kremnoans hold so dearly, alongside the supposed tradition, mere anthills that can be crushed with a single touch in the eyes of the Titan.
You! Are you trying to strip Kremnoans of the pride we've amassed over thousands of years with mere words?
That pride holds little significance, Krateros. Now that I've assumed the divinity of strife, my next step will be to renounce the title of king.
No!
Convey my message to every Kremnoan. This is an order.
Do not do this, Mighty Mos. I beg you.
Our history commenced in the year 2506 of the Light Calendar, concluded in the year 4931. I, Mighty Mos, last king of Castrum Kremnos, son of Gorgon, do hereby proclaim the Kremnoan dynasty comes to an official close today.
You have killed us. You have killed us all.
No. I am granting you a new beginning.
What is this?
My mother's signet ring. It served as a symbol of kingship, and I now imbue it with a fresh significance. Take it, and rally those who have lost their identities. Convey the words of Mighty Mos, now ascended to divinity. You no longer need to chase fleeting honors or face death on the battlefield as if it were your sole destination. However, you must adapt to fit into the city you once observed with indifferent eyes. A cruel fate awaits Amphoreus. No matter how illustrious a dynasty may seem, it crumbles to rubble and gravel before formidable foes. Yet, you shall tread the only path out. One that leads to a brand new world at its end.
Why task me with being your messenger? Why not explain all this to them yourself?
Because only humans can guide the path to be trodden by humans. It's not the lot of humans who crave the power of gods and spiral into madness for it, but humans who stand ready to raise their shields high to protect the lives behind them.
I failed to save that child.
That is irrelevant. As demigods, they have long been prepared for it. What truly matters is that you showed up there and shielded her.
The one who persuaded Aglaya to set me free that night. Was Is that you, Mighty Mos?
Yes.
She's not one to easily make a concession. What did you offer her?
I staked my mother's name to guarantee the integrity of your soul to her. And I promised her that I would dedicate all I have to the Flame Chase journey.
And what is next, Mighty Mos? Where will you be headed now?
To the place where I belong. To fulfill my promise. The madness that has plagued Nikador and the darkness that has consumed Amphoreus. It's now my turn to fight against it. There are some people to meet with before I leave. Let's go.
I got...
You're here, Mighty Mos. It seems that you are prepared.
Yes.
You aided Akuma through yet another trying ordeal, and my gratitude knows no bounds.
Isn't that exactly what you wanted?
Not everything unfolds according to my plan. In the current state of the world, I can only proceed one step at a time. Furthermore, you are ready to dedicate all that you have, regardless of the promise you made to me, aren't you?
Throughout my time in the Holy City, I've gleaned valuable lessons from you. Strategy, leadership, adaptability to change. Yet, it's only recently that I've come to realize the truly remarkable quality you possess.
And what is it?
It's the magnetic allure in your presence. It draws people to gather around you willingly, to seek your guidance. They strive not to disappoint you, not due to fear of repercussions, but out of sincere alignment with your ideals. That is precisely what every ruler of Castrum Kremnos has been missing.
I am truly honored to hear that.
Aww.
And now, Mighty Mos, you have risen as the most powerful demigod in the world. How do you intend to wield this newfound power?
I shall see Nikador's aborted mission through to completion, and become the strongest bulwark for Amphoreus to defend against the Black Tide. I will secure enough time for the Flame Chase journey, until you manage to lead everyone to reach the miracle of Genesis.
Mighty Mos, a new chapter awaits Amphoreus. Yet, the one who guides the people to the destination need not be you and I.
Huh. What did you see after assuming Nestia's divinity?
Despite the passage of 1,000 years, every word of that prophecy remains as vivid as ever. You shall have your final bath in warm and radiant gold.
Oh.
Just as cryptic as all the other prophecies.
What's the reason for the laughter?
I was just thinking, if an ordinary person encountered these words, they would probably stay away from the baths for the rest of their life.
But I cannot forgo the delightful experience a bath offers. So, I assume you also glimpsed yours, Mightimus?
One day, you shall die with a wound in your back.
Oh.
Well, that is a rather straightforward scenario.
If I were to be terrified by drivel with no basis, I would not have attracted your gaze and joined the flame chase journey in the first place.
You speak the truth. May you be destined for a powerful fate, and may we reunite in the promised new world. Farewell, mighty.
Bye, Agnes. Tribute castries and... Right. They're over there.
Is Lady Trebios not here?
Lord Mighty!
Hi.
Hyacinth.
Hyacinth.
So you are the physician Krateros spoke of. It's no wonder then that he was pulled back from the brink of death. You have my gratitude.
I can take that as a compliment, right?
I've heard about what happened at the Grove. I'm deeply sorry for your loss.
I've heard far too much about death and grief recently. To quote Lady Treby, we should all focus on tomorrow, shouldn't we?
That's a valid point. You've always been the most optimistic one among us.
Well, I must say, it feels quite incredible to see a new demigod standing right before me.
You should prepare yourself as well. Humanity has already taken hold of strife, and one day it will also reach the sky.
Do you really believe I can do it? Even my ancestor, that hero of legends, couldn't conquer the core flame of Aquila.
Given your good rapport with the demigods, you should know that the path to assuming divinity is never limited to swords and spears.
You've always been so perceptive, Lord Mighty. Rest assured, if fate has truly selected me, I'll be ready. Right. You are here looking for Lady Treby and Lady Trina, no? They're not around at the moment. Is there a message you'd like me to pass on to them?
No need. I've already bid farewell to Aglaya. Meeting with the Oracle is simply a matter of courtesy.
You've bid farewell?
I'm heading back to Castrum Kremnos to fight against the Black Tide. In all likelihood, I will never again return to Akuma.
Oh.
On second thought, there is something that I'd like you to help me convey to them.
I'm all ears, Lord Mighty. I'll make sure to convey every single word.
Tell them that there is no longer a need to send scouts behind enemy lines. With a single message, the Lance of Fury will target anyone who dares oppose Akuma.
Shame we couldn't find tribute.
Embracing my destiny before you do, Casterus.
Can you
feel Thanatos right now?
I don't feel them at all, regrettably. You have been painstakingly seeking that Titan for so long. But have you ever considered reaching out to me for help?
Hi, Julian.
You mean...
Death refused to ferry me.
No spoilers.
If you were to send me to the Netherrealm, I may uncover clues along the way back.
I would never do that, Lord Mighty. Death is not a game.
You're right. That may very well be the reason why my people have struggled for millennia.
Try and finish
They
this
underestimated the significance
mission
of death.
story, and then I can do the event and finish that before it ends.
Are you returning home alone?
Very last
Lord
minute,
Mighty?
because my controller's broken. I had to wait for it to fix.
Returning home, you say? Maybe. At this moment, Castrum Kremnos is not just my birthplace, but also my fated destination. Work harder, Castorus. Go and do what you have to do,
today.
so that the trials we have endured may have meaning.
It was bizarre.
I will, Lord Mighty. May we reunite on the other side, where the warm west wind blows.
Bye, Castorus. Now, where the f is the next one? Aha, over here. What's up, my dude?
King of Kremnos, without the signet ring, but looking more like a king now.
I'm no longer the king, Grand Craftsman.
Matters not the title. Surpassed all former kings your achievements have.
I will honor your trust and liberate the world from the clutches of fear. Nevertheless, I must request that you continue to watch over Phainon, Cartonas. I have a feeling that his fate was way heavier than all of ours combined.
Keep Phainon in mind, I will. Return to your home, brave king. Together with everyone, I shall remain here. That thunder from Castrum Kremnos we wait to hear.
Outlanders? No. Trailblazers. I will soon make my way to Castrum Kremnos. If all goes according to plan, this may be our final meeting. I just want to let you know that I appreciate everything you have done for Amphoreus. That means a lot to me. May success accompany your trailblazing wherever it leads. How about you let me guess what's on your mind? Are you thinking about saying something inspiring? Now that I bear the divine within me, I can get the vague feeling that you have a great significance for the future of Amphoreus. With this departure, I fear that I will never again return. Can I entrust you both to watch my back? And to continue supporting the Flame Chase journey in my absence? You have my gratitude. Then, farewell. Yes. Sure, let's do it. Feels peculiar, I suppose. I'm not talking about your photographic skills. It's just that I rarely take photos. But this one, it's pretty good. I wish the same for you during your time in Amphoreus. I wish the same for you during...
Isn't the prince anymore. He's now the guardian of Amphoreus.
What's going on?
We salute the guardian of Amphoreus.
Always be yours.
We salute you. May glory be with you. It's been a while, Guardian.
I should have known you were the mastermind behind this.
Hey, don't go pointing fingers without cause. I swear I'm innocent this time. See those kids over there? They're the ones who brought everyone together.
I admit, that took me by surprise.
Were you seriously just going to sneak off without a word with me?
Well, I was actually on my way to bid farewell to you, but ended up running into this.
Oh, that's quite an honor, I suppose. We better not leave them waiting too long. Don't you think?
The road to Castrum Kremnos from here is long. Perhaps it wouldn't be a bad idea to take a moment and etch their faces in my memory one last time. I think I see more than just the Kremnoans here.
You're now the guardian of Amphoreus, after all.
Have a safe journey. We salute you.
You're our hope. Well, Mighty Mouse.
I'm thinking maybe it's about time the god of strife gets a new name. How about the god of solidarity or
Please fend off the
preservation?
black tide for us, Guardian.
Dong Hung mentioned that one to me.
I recommend that you steer clear from any situation that calls for naming things.
I suppose strife still fits you better.
Please fend off the black tide for us, Guardian.
All right. It's about time for us to part ways. Any final goodbyes you want to share? This might be your last chance. Why so quiet? I thought divinity would wash away some of your sentiments.
Do you truly feel as carefree as you seem? Or is this just a facade you wear?
You know what? You sound just like Aglaia at this moment. But you're not off the mark. I just thought that putting on a nonchalant front for this occasion might help us preserve some dignity.
I can see through your deception, even without the power of mind reading.
Am I really that terrible at controlling my facial expressions? Well, with that said, thank you for aiding me in defeating my archenemy, Mightymouse.
No need to thank me. This triumph brings no delight, nor does it signify closure. You understand that more than me.
Indeed. In the end, I still haven't unraveled the mystery behind that black-robed swordmaster. And I can't even ascertain their demise. Maybe I've never managed to cut off my destiny.
But that matters not. Pain may be cured, but scars remain. This should not be effaced. Even with the divine might of Ornyx, you cannot stop the past from leaving its marks in our blind spots. Can you genuinely let go of everything as soon as that swordmaster is dead? That's impossible. Revenge is merely an obligation that must be carried out, and no one can find mental fulfillment through it.
You're right.
Look forward. Chew up and swallow your past. And make sure emptiness and bitterness are not the only flavors you know. Remember that there is a whole world behind you waiting to be saved.
I will keep that in mind.
I have a final favor to ask. Please look after the Kremnoan warriors in my absence.
Hello? I just realized no audio is actually going through. Alright, there we go. I was strange, I thought I was talking through the mic, but then I realized, wait a minute. But Julian, are you still there? Sorry about that, I did reply. I don't think I got caught in the stream. But I'm doing fine. How are you?
They will undoubtedly face challenges while assimilating into Akuma. It is my sole regret that I cannot stand by them during this time.
Do not worry. Leave it to me. And, while I'm at it, I'm going to find out if Kremnoan language is really missing that many words.
The Kremnoan philosophy can never be encapsulated in a mere dictionary. But if there's a chance in the next life, you should come visit my library.
Aww. Oh, Krataros.
I'll be on my way, Deliverer. Remember to stay alive till the final act.
Yes. Same goes for you. Don't die too easily. May triumph always be yours, Maidamos.
Oh, right. One last question.
Oh?
Go ahead. You better not leave any regrets behind.
Are you the one who told Cartonus about the signet ring?
Oh.
Well... who knows?
Aw, the besties. Mighty?
Get up, my son. You showed great courage in today's training. Let's wrap it up for now.
Yes, Mother. Mother, there's something I want to ask you.
What is it, Maidamos?
Why must we learn to fight?
It is for glory and honor, my son. For Kremnoans, mastery of swords and spears is ingrained from birth. And the battlefield is our destined end.
Is that really
the way it is, Mother?
What makes you say so?
Because you don't sound entirely sure.
You're right, Maidamos. I once believed those words, without question. Until your father cast you into the Sea of Souls. It was at that moment I realized how everything I believed in was utterly hollow. Perhaps the spirit of Kremnos had once existed. But as greed bloomed in the hearts of humanity over the years, such spirit had long faded alongside our glory. I no longer put my faith in any oath or doctrine. Now I have just one rule. That of your mother, Maidamos. Your guardian.
Guardian.
That dream always ends there. The journey back to Castrum Kremnos is proving to be longer than expected. Krataros said that shortly after my fall into the sea, my mother challenged my father to a duel. She died through father's treachery, and I never saw her face. Yet each night she would show up, waiting by the flickering firelight. I always anticipated the sequel to that dream, believing she had more words of wisdom or guidance to offer. But now, I think I finally come to understand. That is all she wished to tell me. And now, I too am left with but one role.
Guardian of the Galaxy.
It is time for this journey to reach its end.
No, mighty. Ooh. Yo. Oh fuck! No, you're gonna make me cry. No, why do you have his friends show up? Oh fuck. I'm not emotionally okay to deal with this. What is with the music? Why? Oh, I got tears running already. No, I got makeup on. Pretty curse. Oh, I am in tears. Ah, Vision. No. Oh. Oh. Onyx. Oh, that was cruel. Oh, fuck, not again. What is it? You're quite...
Did you just come back from training?
Jonas.
The door defends.
It's been a while.
Lucas.
Welcome home, my Delos. Have you found something deserving of your protection as well?
I'm fucking crying. Oh.
The son of Forgo will be drowned in blood! The son of Forgo will be drowned in blood!
No, he really fucking not. Ah! Oh.
Mother, I am home.
Can Mother's try a fruity film minus King Trim over the trial and a new god is born. On the formulaic criminal dynasty which has lasted thousands came to an end. I had no right to hit me that hard. I just met those people yesterday. I have cried more than them than I did for Trian, which was fucking nothing. A little bit.
This was your favorite spot, wasn't it, Trian?
Why you fucking hit me with the feels?
Why did it have to end up like this?
Open your fucking mouth.
Take it easy, Cass. nature is a part of life. It's just that ours isn't as tumultuous as it is for ordinary folks. When we started our journey, Yanis had already provided their prophecy. Just like how that Titan divided themselves to create the countless passages in the world. It's only natural for us to follow the same path since we inherited their destiny.
If you don't mind, Treeby, are you still willing to unveil that past for us? The past regarding the prophecy?
What do you seek to learn, Snowy?
Midimos has left the city to face his own fate. That is, the fate of every demigod. We will all eventually let go of our past to follow the same path as his. So, what I want to know is, as Amphoreus' first demigod, what compelled you to take the first step on this journey? And what has sustained you to make it this far without looking back? Despite the fracturing of your body and the numerous departures you have endured.
All right.
Teacher, are you sure about this?
Nope.
He is already doing what he has to do. What reason do we have to keep it from them? Let's go, everyone. Let's go to the Abyss of Fate and see how it used to be.
Then, time to work.
Then we will leave it to you. Trinan, would you mind?
Treeby, are you not coming with us?
I want to stay here with Trian for a bit longer.
Aww.
I see. We'll be off.
Suck a punch in my heart, my feels.
Since you have made your decision, then let's proceed as you wish. See you later, teacher.
Cass, are you not going with them?
No. I'd prefer to remain here to accompany Lady Trian.
Oh, you're floating in the air, girl. You both are. Your heels ain't touching the ground.
She hated being alone.
Oh.
What's this?
Oh yeah, she had the fucking gem made for her. Ah!
A little gift that I had hoped to deliver to her personally. Though fate had other plans.
Oh. So, you saw us arguing that day?
Yes. I figured Lady Trian would like it a lot, so I bought it.
I'm getting tissues.
I see. Yes. You know, I recognized it immediately that day. It truly is an authentic piece from the samples.
Why?
It's just that Trian had forgotten far more things than I. For example, she forgot that this glass object meant something unfortunate according to the traditions of our homeland.
I'm sorry, Lady Treeby. Should I...
No need to apologize, Cass. At that time, I simply didn't want her to be trapped by our past, especially considering how much time had passed since we left home. But now... it might just be the perfect gift for Trian.
Aww.
All shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. While you and I have long accepted this absurd fate, they remain fresh and inexperienced. Teacher, don't let the weight of that cruel prophecy crush their spines.
But it would be even more cruel if we allowed them to ignorantly fall before the gates of the new world. opportunity. This, to me, feels like the right opportunity.
So, this is how the Temple of the Three Fates looked back in the day.
At this point, Yanisopolis still resides under Aquila's protection, yet it is already fated for decline, and only contains a beautiful facade.
Is it because Amphoreus has entered Arabelica?
Yes, strife remains distant from this part of Amphoreus right now, but in 5 years' time, at the same entry hour, this temple will become the source of another war.
Then, where are you at this time?
Right over there.
Why does she look somewhat different?
It's because we don't quite recall how we used to look.
Oh, my apologies.
Please don't. We should be the ones apologizing. Come, everyone. It's time to witness our last conversation with Orynyx.
No.
You're here, Orynyx.
Sound now. Your voice now sounds so
This is
mature.
our memory. So your senses are also aligned with the Trebios at that moment.
You still consume yourself for that false prophecy.
False prophecy, huh? So you still think that way?
Even if Kafale has fallen, they would never guide teams to kill their own comrades. Stop while you can, Trebios. Read the prophecy only kindles disaster. Disaster will tear you into 1,000 pieces.
But the Black Tide has already arrived, and Yanis remains in slumber. If even the God of Passages, known for guiding mortals, cannot resist this catastrophe, then what can we do against the incoming destruction?
Do not get involved with the core flames. If you do that, you can still remain chosen by fate.
Those chosen by fate would never have their family taken from them. And how can I alone remain safe and secure while watching the entire world crumble before my eyes?
This might be our last conversation, Orynyx. I will do everything I can to protect you from the Black Tide.
The family she just mentioned.
It's our mother. She fell from this spot into the valley a long time ago. It was during a grand ceremony held to seek Yanis's guidance, but things took an unexpected turn. It was Kefali who responded instead.
Did something go wrong with the ceremony?
Yes, but those two occurrences were in fact unrelated. Kefali's response was simply a coincidence on that frosty night with treachery abound. As the Holy Maiden of Yanisopolis met her demise, the world-bearing Titan also fell in another corner of the world. Let's keep up with her. This story, she should be the one to tell it.
That thing ahead.
It's the altar of Talantin. But that's not our destination. We're heading to the left.
This place used to be passable. be such a hidden space in the abyss?
This is the Archive of Prophecies, an important ceremonial site back then.
It's like a maze for a rat.
Is this Giannis's maze that Trinon used for divination in the past?
Not only that, it also serves as a lock. Our childhood abode lies sealed within.
This is the largest puzzle I've ever laid eyes on. And it even acts as a door lock. Should have expected something like this in the homeland of puzzles, I suppose. So, how are we going to solve it?
Just follow the designated path and let the stone ball fall into the pool twice.
Seems pretty straightforward. Even Mighty might be able to complete it in a single try.
I could have stopped by about my Mighty behind his back.
That's not talking smack. It's clearly a compliment. Mighty. If he were still here, we'd probably take a lot fewer detours to solve our issues.
Barge through it easily.
Let's just get started.
Let's go! 2, 1. Press and hold after your right button to rotate the maze. During the rewind, let go of the button and the maze will spin to reverse direction, kind of down. Okay, cool. Kaboom! Yatta! When the creatures get locked and the confusion rumbles, become a new path towards more to open the hidden door.
Getting that stone ball to the end point looks pretty tough. My hands are shaking just from looking at it.
Two, 1. Some will remove the set pan, use the right timing to make command of the trail to move the oh no, okay. There you go. Oh, there's people here.
The secret door is open.
Go inside, and you'll see the place where we grew up. If I become a priest, will Orynyx see me?
How many people? I'm in!
You grew up in a place like this?
By the time we were born, the role of the Holy Maiden had already diminished to a mere title. Those in tune with the Titan's guidance are bound to become messengers for others. To maintain appearances, those in authority added some embellishments. And with Mother around, our childhood wasn't entirely without joy.
Even so, I still find it hard to imagine.
20 years can go by in no time.
Trinon, for...
That's how one lives through time. It's hard to believe it's been so long. Your power is exceptional, little Grey. This place looks exactly as before. Let's explore the room a bit.
This place was nightmare fuel not long ago. Mama, look at this. It keeps going wrong by finally made one that works. It kept going wrong by finally made one that works. Is this a music box? Trivius, you're so talented. Now, whenever I'm telling you a story, you can have beautiful music playing in the background. I'm still not as talented as you, Mommy. You can take a whole block of redstone and slowly carve it into a crystal clear work of art. Next time I want to make a pair of gloves. That way you won't hurt your hands next time you're polishing rocks, Mommy. Silly child. If I was scared of hurting my hands, why would I not just ask the old folks at the temple for a pair of gloves? Honestly, you mustn't fuss over me. Just make sure you eat plenty, practice your reading, and read lots of stories on Amphoreus. Nothing makes Mommy happier than seeing you grow and thrive. I have eaten plenty, and I have practiced my reading lots, but the stories... there are still lots that I can't read yet. Ah, so that's what you're up to. You're making this music box to slack off so Mommy would read you more stories, right? You sneaky thing. Looks like I won't be reading any more stories for Zagreus for a while. Well then, what story should we read today? The Golden Apple Beauty Contest? The story of King Mikas? Gorgo and the Lion. You heard them all lots of times, haven't you? I don't mind. I'll never get sick of them as long as you're reading them for me, Mommy.
There are so many boxes here.
These should be our belongings. What's this?
Oh.
A red glass fragment?
I think it's a glass full.
We were still very young the first time we saw it. Mother came back with a beautiful glass piece, but her face was streaked with tears. She simply placed it on the table. It looked so sparkly that we couldn't resist playing with it, but we ended up breaking it by accident. Mother didn't get angry. She simply held us quietly for a long time. It wasn't until we were older that we learned in Yanisopolis, if someone gloriously died for destiny, the Holy Maiden must pick a piece of glass from the volcano's quarry and polish it, then give it to the deceased's family.
Oh, and I was given to Drian, no!
On the day Mother returned with the glass, her friend lost his life on the battlefield. Since he had no family left, Mother had to keep it herself. Later, on the eve of the ritual, Mother also gave us a beautiful piece of glass. Let's move on to the bedroom.
She anticipated her death.
The shelf is packed full, but all I see are annals of geography for various cities. There are also documents about various kinds of Titan worship.
Because we believed that we would need to travel great distances to convey Kefali's prophecy to everyone, and should learn about the terrains and customs of various places beforehand.
Oh, realist, that's crazy.
Our memories were still sharp. 10 years was enough for us to memorize all these. Mother left us these scrolls, too. When we were young, she would read them to us as bedtime stories. Her stories were so engaging that we could vividly imagine all of Amphoreus in our dreams. Unfortunately, only after Mother was gone did we realize that what was written in the scrolls was far from engaging.
There's a blackboard here. What's that drawing on it?
That doesn't ring a bell. It should be something we invented during those 10 years.
It's your rocket. Invented on your
It has
own.
been approximately 10 years between Kefali's prophecy and this moment when we are about to set out. We were raised in this temple complex and had never stepped outside the gate of infinity. To understand the outside world, we spent much of our time acquiring knowledge and developing a few inventions along the way. Sadly, the inventions served no purpose except to deliver letters, and the knowledge we gained has all faded away by now.
Sad. The relatable. I forgot everything I learned in school. Aha, chest. Aw, Chibi.
Tribios.
Just as expected. It's time to get going after all. Mama, are you going to that ritual tomorrow?
That's right, my sweet girl. What's the matter?
I wish I could go too. I have something to ask Yanis.
Oh. What do you want to ask?
I want to know how to chase the black tide away.
Ah, I see. Unfortunately, it's a secret ritual, and only I can preside over it. If you want me to consult the Titan on your behalf, you'll have to promise me something.
What is it?
Be a good girl and go to sleep now. And whatever you dream of, don't be afraid. Just sleep through the night until morning comes. Until the next time Aquila opens their eyes. Can you do that for me, sweetie?
That's a typo. There's a black in the space.
That's it? Of course I can! Trivios is the most amazing holy maiden of Yanis! Well, little holy maiden. But why, Mama?
Because this ritual might take a long time.
She definitely anticipated her death.
How long?
Tomorrow, my sweet child. I'll be back tomorrow. If not tomorrow, then the next tomorrow. If not, the tomorrow after that.
Aww.
But if I still haven't returned for a very long time, that means the ritual has succeeded. It means I found a way to chase away the black tide and reach the new world on the other side. But for various reasons, I can't return to bring my sweet girl with me. But I'll be waiting for you there. As long as you stay brave and kind, we'll meet again in that new world.
She definitely anticipated her death. She knew she was gonna die.
The black tide's other shore. A radiant sea of flowers, blessed and protected by the gods. In the rosy horizon, you'll see a silver-white shoal. It marks the end of your voyage. A haven, free from storms, cold, and heavy rains. No sorrow can linger there. That is where I'll be, waiting for you.
It's Grandma Land.
Wow, that sounds just like the island from my dream. Oh, I know. I'll turn the moon into a ship and the stars into sails to go find Mama. Pinky promise?
Pinky promise. As long as you sail toward tomorrow. As long as the sun will rise for the next day. Our wishes will come true together.
If the final murmurs of the Titan are true, if such a place really exists on the shore beyond the black tide at the end of Genesis, then our promise still stands. Please, wait for me, Mother. After those 10 years of darkness, when Aquila opened their eyes for the last time, we finally set off.
Where did she go?
This way. Now, we'll go through this shelf.
But how? With Yanis's power?
She hadn't become a demigod yet.
Indeed. We hadn't acquired their power back then.
So, this obstacle, it was simply a mirage?
Yes. The answer is right on the shelf. Go ahead and give it a try.
Oh.
It's a secret passage.
It was a secret passage prepared by the Holy Maiden's supporters for Mother and me as a precaution. And now, it has turned into our passage to escape, just as anticipated.
But why didn't it escape? Start of all roads.
The path to the temple was in quite a state. Did someone do it on purpose?
No surprise at all. Some people caught on to what we were planning and tried to...
Can't cling over it either.
No soul.
Time Titan? Is that you?
Just like this.
Is this replicating the memories?
Regardless of our actions, the past will remain unchanged. It was someone else who helped Trebios in the actual events of history. We don't remember the details. As for why memory recreated the past to be like this, it must be because it's closer to the answer within our heart.
The passage is now cleared.
There's more black tide here.
Thank you, nameless god.
Hi, Julian. How are you?
It looked truly magnificent back then.
Relax. Take it easy.
All these people, they're just civilians, not enemies, correct?
Mostly, but it might not be the case later on.
Hey, little ones. How did you sneak in here?
Shh! Please keep it down. You had to be really sneaky to get in here.
Okay. But what did you sneak in here for?
I heard there's a lovely holy maiden living in the temple, and I want to meet her. I couldn't stop her, so I had to think of a way to sneak her in.
Oh, really? was here to meet the Holy Maiden as well, but the guard said she had to go somewhere far away today.
Huh? What a bummer. Mommy even asked me to bring her gift to the Holy Maiden.
It's getting late. We couldn't go home now, okay?
Okay then. We'll come back next time. Thank you.
By the way they are dressed, the siblings look like civilians living outside the temple. Mother mentioned that when she was a holy maiden, she caught a girl sneaking into the temple to steal the tributes. Stealing from the temple was punishable by death, but that poor girl had no family and just wanted something to eat. So Mother took her outside and even gave her some food.
And that was the children.
Perhaps these two children are the descendants of that girl from back then.
Ah, Lady Maiden. Lady Maiden, you need to dress warmer. It's pretty cold out. Let me get you a blanket.
No need to trouble yourself. I'm just going for a quick walk.
All right, but please take care of yourself. Your mother made us promise to look after you before she left. It's been a while since I last saw you. I just realized you've grown into such a beauty. Just like your mother. Oh, here, have some of my sweet pastries. She used to enjoy them, so maybe you'll like them too.
No, you have to steal it from my cold dead hands. You missed me bawling my eyes out over midday.
What's
Mighty.
wrong, Lady Maiden?
Like full on crying.
I'm fine. It tastes
Why?
Really good. This lady is Mother's old friend. When we were little, we sometimes got to eat the sweet pastries she brought back. We've always remembered the familiar taste, and only now do we learn where it came from.
Ah. Hey, that person in the rags that head towards the temple just now. Guess who that it was? Judged by the clothes, if I don't recognize them, probably refugee seeking solace here. As the kin of Bolza, former lord of the city. Huh? How can that be? His skin and bones. The breeze of the bridge almost blew him down into the ravine just now. They don't look anything like a king. Ah, but Bolza that worshipped Aquila, the city of gentle breeze. The battle between Nicodor and Aquila raged for many years. I hear that the people of Bolza have long held grudge against the Kremnoans. How do you know him then? That king came to Janusopolis a few years ago before he had taken office. And he knew that Bolza was no match for Castrum Kremnos and came in search of a prostitute to stay in the city. So Acolyte told him that if he gathers many allies to treat them as well, he'll be able to overcome the sharp edge of the blade of fury. King of Bolza trusted every word, returned to his city, distributed wealth to win over many small neighboring cities. The king was convinced that he now had nothing to worry about. Who can imagine that when Castrum Kremnos did attack, all of the neighboring cities that had received his blessings were so scared of the blade of fury that they all rushed to surrender. Levikov, the bore the gifts that the king of Bolza had given them and offered them to the Kremnoans as a sign of their loyalty. Wow. The city of Bolza fell in days, the core king of Bolza. To see a man that cared for a city and people fall so far. And that's all because of his blind faith in the prophecy, isn't it? Shh. Shh. Do you want the holy maiden gods to add you in a list of slanderous remarks? Go back to your post. At least there weren't too many cities that were dragged into the strife of the titans like Bolza was. Let's hope that these days of peace will remain across the majority of Amphoreus. Wow. That's unfortunate for the king.
Apologies, Lady Maiden, but the Janus Vault is under maintenance today.
Perfect. That way, no one will disturb me while I'm talking to Mother.
All right then. May Yanis guide your path.
The Yanis Vault?
It's where Yanis's heart lies, and the core flame is kept. Just enter on the left. It's also the place where Trebios was born.
Trebios. What does that name actually mean?
The one with 3 lives. Mother believed our birth was blessed by the 3 titans of fate.
Okay.
She named us thus to express
See ya.
gratitude. Looking at how things have unfolded, fate might have had a role in it. Vault is right ahead.
A diamond in the rough.
At long last.
Hiya. Wow.
I knew there was some sanity left in you, Yanis. Just as I thought, you too have been confined.
Step forth and now shall bury yourself. Bury the gods and bury the fate that binds us all.
No, Yanis. I've come here to take on your fate. Blood of the Lamb, and the strength of my blade-wielding right hand. I am Trebios, the listener, the announcer, and the witness of the prophecy. I, the holy maiden of Yanisopolis, the walker of the infinite paths, have come forth to assume your duty.
The glass crashing against the ground.
Just as I wished. This journey promises to be a long one. With 1,000 selves to accompany me. I'll never be lonely.
Though thou bearest the core flame, thou shalt be far from the glory of divinity. Passages are forever associated with dirt, and even a mere mortal blade can imperil thy very existence.
No matter. My hands are not made for bearing arms. But my feet are destined to embark on a journey for the benefit of all.
Yet the flame chase is a journey of constant loss, among which even life itself holds little value. Time decays the heart, The passages shadow the body, and the scales weigh the separation until the end draws near. The one who bears 3 lives, art thou truly prepared?
Without a doubt, Titan. Let the prophecy shatter me, so that I may open a myriad of paths for this imperiled world.
Thus it shall be. Ooh, overthrow the gods, return the core flames. Oh, inherit thy authority, forge godly miracles. Go kill, go mourn. Kill my king, mourn how fate, dying Titan. Bury the spirits of the gods, nourish the land with divine essence. Yet thou shalt remember, yet thou must remember. You shall bid farewell to one, and that person alone will witness the miracle. Until the end, and they alone will witness the era and over. Such is destiny.
I understand.
Oh,
Yes.
oh, she's beautiful.
Thank you. Now, may you rest well.
No.
Mother.
Why is this game making me cry today?
Did you see that? It was soon and duty. And stand ready to set out. We will step over the gods' corpses and wander among humanity. And thus, we shall sweep apart Amphoreus' pitch-dark fog. May we... May the world, all of the myriad paths trodden,
I've cried.
and reunite at the end of the west wind, where flowers bloom in spring.
Like, I cried a bit when Jian pushed Chibi and Trinon through the passage. I cried a bit of that, but today I've been like hit with feels when Mighty got back to Kremnos and was greeted by his old friends and his mother. I'm more like I'm about to bawl back then again. And then I was crying again over Jian's death. And then I was crying more about Tribi's family and stuff. I was also crying yesterday about Tribi's mom and her relationship with her, and then I was crying, and I'm crying now. I'm just like this. Why is this version making me bawl my eyes out? What it made people so angry about this version? Like, I know people say it's yap, but it's storytelling. It is a visual novel. Of course there's going to be a lot of yapping, it just depends on if that yapping has value in it. Like, when Hoogle was yapping about, like, monologuing, that was yapping. That was annoying yapping. It was like, shut the fuck up and fight already. Just stop yapping. And I was just there waiting for him to just finish so I can fight him already. But like this is storytelling. You're getting to know the characters, getting to know their feelings, their backstory, their goals, and you're going through the adventure with them. That's storytelling. And yes, it may be wordy, but hey, it's a visual novel. You don't like talk bad about Doki Doki Literature Club because it takes fucking forever to get to the scary bits. You don't yap about that. You say it's a nice way to get all comfortable before the scary bit starts. At least this has some action in it between the bits, and they took most of the action out on this update. in this version. You could just ignore the enemies. Which is nice, because it saves time, but also, like, where's the stakes and stuff.
Mother, I shall see you tomorrow.
No, you will not. You will end up forgetting your mother, and you won't see her until you die.
Who dares lay hands on the core flame? Drop your weapon and surrender at once.
Oh.
I knew this would come.
It's opening up. Move aside and get ready. The Holy Maiden?
Yes, it is I, the Holy Maiden Jing Yuan. Olo.
What's happening here? Lady Maiden, where's the thief who stole the core flame? Look at what she's holding, you buffoon. She is the thief. Take your positions in front of your arms. We're taking back the core flame.
Bring it on.
What?
Come forth, loyal guards. At least do it properly. Pierce me in the chest.
What are you scheming?
This is your last chance. If anyone wants to earn a promotion and rise through the ranks, I'm right here. You all know who I am. Go ahead. However, if there's still any loyalty within you, step aside for the Holy Maiden.
Oh, she's a bad bitch.
Otherwise, by the decree of the Holy City's Codex, anyone who dares to harm the Holy Maiden shall face execution!
Captain, what should we do?
He got a book.
Do it. Kill her! If any of you want to get rich, then come with me. Take this traitor's head and wealth will be ours!
We can't just stand by and do nothing. Let's move, partner.
Oh, look at that! You got all the weaknesses I have for you.
Trinity is before me.
Conflict is pitiless.
This is quite fortunate, eh?
Show no mercy.
This is like the best team lineup for Amphoreus, I have to say.
How's that possible?
Simple. You just have Jing Yuan.
Could the Titan actually be on her side?
Just have Jing Yuan.
We should go.
Let's keep up.
Path is opening up for me.
Huh.
Oh, Yanis, protect me.
Ah! Yeah. Well, there's a lot of follow-ups between. It helps increase Herder's ult, as well as increase the her buff thing. I forgot what it's called. With the numbers, increase the numbers so she could deal more damage.
Guide you on your path. Now, farewell.
I don't think it would work very well. Just depends if they're up against good enemies and stuff. Like enemies with weaknesses. But hello, Jan Yuan. Is I saying that right, or is it Jan Yuan? So I do feel like I need to update my Jing Yuan's build. I haven't since I got him, and that was 2 years, nearly 2 years now. Let me in!
The main path is like well guarded. What do I do?
Leave her alone!
Now, farewell.
Conflict is pitiless.
Ah!
Time to cleanse the field. Everything in this world is bleeding. Endless.
Watch over me. Guide you on your path. Trinity is before me.
Show no mercy.
already so close!
This should be the last fight. We have to help her get through. But I don't get it. This has been puzzling me for a while now. Who has been aiding Trebios in her escape?
I'm sure about that too.
Well, history might be blurred by memories. Seeing how the whole city is hunting her down, she clearly had no allies. If she pulled it off alone, were we too involved in this process?
Trebios had been on her own since she entered the vault. But what did we truly mean to her? You'll find that answer at the end of this memory.
In that case, let's focus on the mission at hand now. Let's do this, everyone!
This is a paradox fixing. It's the sun and the moon! It's Pokemon Sun and Moon! I got a sun. It's fixing me just fine.
Show no
Mercy. End the stream and start again, okay? Because this is something that's been happening for a while now. And it is annoying. So I'm gonna start another stream. Right, see you in a bit.